Let me share this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've been having a really good day. Y'all have been having a really good day. TS Madison is getting praised and dragged. I love that for TS. Um, Baby, the MAGA wars have started. It's getting messy. It's getting messy. Yes. Hit that like button. Please come in liking the video already. Please and thank you. All right. I share a lot of things about scholarships and things like that in our Bay Squad chat for those who may be for those who may have students, cousins, nieces, nephews that are aunts, uncles that are in the age of collegiate abilities, academia. Y'all know I'm really big on academics because I feel y'all are deserving. I have to say this. Hey, Couture Bays, it's your girl, Brett, going live with the Bree Talk and Bay Squad. We got to talk. Now, before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? How you can like this video is by double tapping the screen, hitting those three dots right there. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Subscribe if you like the vibe, share if you care. How you can engage with this video, hype this video, send a monetary donation, it's hitting those three dots right there. Please and thank you in advance. I have to say this. Y'all allowing 50 Cent to come at these black women, i.e. the Clarissa Shields of the world, is just so disheartening. And the Remy Ma's, because he's not pedestalizing Remy Ma. He called Remy Ma a masculine woman, i.e. claiming that she is manly. Y'all find this funny. 50 Cent is a geriatric man, and y'all think his trolling is funny? If y'all can't even tell he's an agent of chaos, like when I get up here and I tell y'all the truth and then y'all find out months later that I was spot on the money, I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea what to tell you. And this is why I will continue to just say what I say and just ignore the BS. Because y'all will literally go up here and go, 50 Cent is so hilarious. Why troll with 50 Cent? 50 Cent is the truth. Oh, 50 Cent. 50 Cent is a bitter old man who can't get a woman. Where's his woman at? How come he's not married? How come he created 2 broken homes? How come he has a thing of harming women? We've seen his harmful antics. And y'all are up here saying he's the GOAT? 50 Cent is not respected. I went and looked at the Netflix thing, and his documentary is no longer in the top 10. So he's now trolling. Instead of getting in the booth, he's now trolling. That ish that happened with Dave East went nowhere. So now he's trolling Carissa Shields and Papoose because he claims they're nobodies and she wanted him. If she wanted you, how come you didn't come out and say that at first? Now you're saying that. Y'all just be believing anything. This is an agent of chaos. He is the Judas. I know our president said that, but 50 Cent is one too. Remember in the Black Messiah movie about Fred Hampton? And the guy who worked undercover to destroy the black community, the Black Panthers? That's who 50 Cent is. That's who 50 Cent is. Yeah. He's disgusting. And y'all be out here calling him the champ and the GOAT. He's a fucking weirdo. Excuse my French. And y'all are all in the comments talking about some, yes. Finally, some people with some sense. I can't lie. The receipts be ending it all. Yikes on a bike. Slowness. She literally paid him no mind, though. Am I missing something? Hello? Nah, this is getting corny. Is he ever happy? She looks like she's just having a good time. Leave her alone. And I get it. She's out here with the married man, but she's not the only one out here with a married man. There's a couple people out here with married men that y'all don't give a damn about, i.e. Lotto. That y'all be sending her lyrics bar for bar. Y'all don't like phenotypically black women. And it's starting to show more and more. Because if you don't call it all out, I don't want to hear it. Please get the likes up. Man. Moving right along. And that's why I deleted all his discography out of my music profile. I said I can't do it. I can't do it. This is a bitter old man. This is what bitter and old looks like. No, I'm not jealous. I can never be jealous of somebody whose life I don't want. I don't want to be in 50 Cent's position. He has to answer to somebody. Please, be for real. Y'all see the trolls in the bots? Just hop out of the woodwork. Ignore them. Ignore them. Also, ignore these hoes who complain about their baby daddies. Lala Milan, I think she's an amazing woman, but her talking about her baby daddy it was feminine and all these other things. Like, girl, shut the hell up. You chose him. Y'all be out here doing the absolute most. Y'all, please. Please. But that being said, y'all know what we're here for. We're here for the drama. We're here for the mess. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get to the mess. Shout out to all the international and domestic bays. We have been working. We're going to continue to work. And that being said, we got to talk about the MAGAs and whatnot. We got to talk about what's going on with the economic climb. If you haven't noticed, a lot of flights are now being reinstated. The Caribbeans was on lockdown due to the airspace. I should have known when we was flying back. That there was some drama on the horizon. It never fails. Every time I'm in the airport and they start treating us a little different. Mind you, we were in first class, all these things. They were treating us funny. And I was like, why is the man giving us a hard time? Drama afoot, okay? What's going on, Tasha? How you doing? Yes. Shout out to you. Hello. Shout out to all the Bay Squad in the chats. Hey, Erica. Hey, Belle. Hey, Sherry. Sherry, you look good for the 1st of January. Baby, we're not even a week in, and the drama. If you are in these places where there have been airstrikes, the planes have not been taken off, baby, you need to get you 30 days worth of dry food, beans, rice, any type of dry vegetable, potatoes, water, let me think of something, flashlight, batteries, things that you can easily eat or easily cook, okay? Yeah, it's getting to that point. If your children are in the age of 18 to 30 and they're male, be prepared. I'm just telling you. They will either be on the front lines or they will be behind the bars. I'm just telling y'all, it's starting to look very 1943. For those that don't know. So let's get into some things. Here's my favorite one. So I love this from this political leader. He's from Louisiana. He had a lot to say, but I want to show y'all what is going on. Let's get into it.
Half of my elders are you all the last brilliant Negroes you met? When you look specifically at members of Congress, right? And we start talking about the black folks that are members of Congress. We are saying today that we're standing on the shoulders of the giants. We are. And I'm so grateful for their contributions. Some of them have been there since they were 28. They're 80. They're 75. They're 76. And the question I have for my elders are you all the last brilliant black Negroes you met? Because we continue to recycle this information like we need this institutional knowledge, and we do, but we need fighters today. And if you're at war, I don't need negotiators right now in the middle of the war. We got to have some blood spill somewhere in the war that we are in. And when I say blood spill, that is economic, right? How do we collectively make there be economic pain within this country? How do we make workers unite in a way that the corporations and the industries feel it? How do we ensure that our neighborhoods begin to network together and that our young people are at the forefront of that, not at the back of the line or always asked to support something that they don't get to be a voice at the front of? And we talk about how the black vote or young black people don't participate, right? We don't fund young black people to the degree that we do a lot of the other folks. And when we wonder why don't they participate in the process, do they see a reflection of what they desire to see in leadership on the ballot?
Come on, Gary.
On the ballot, can we get our elders to trust that young leadership will figure it out the same way that you did? The same way that you did. I'm not saying that we're not going to mess up, okay? I'm saying that we need to have a relationship as such that you can pull my coattail, and I trust that when you pull it, that you're going to give me good information because you've been willing to support me and not just me support you, right? I think when our generation is questioned about have we been supportive of our elders, we have. I think that we may not have been respectful all the time while we were doing it. We may have been begrudgingly while we were doing it. We might have had an attitude while we was doing it, but we did it. Because we were raised by people who taught us to have a level of consistency in something. Now, whether or not we stay with you the distance is about whether or not you transfer the power. And at what point does that power transfer? And I think until we answer that question, we're going to continue to be at a war between the generations.
And I love that. I love that. That was Gary Chambers. For those that do not know, those who want to follow him, welcome to All the Base Squad. Please come in, thumbs up the video, like this video. Please get the likes up. You know, it's 2026. We really shouldn't have to ask y'all to get the likes up. Y'all should come in doing that. But y'all will sit there and watch your phone and not thumbs up the video. We don't work for free. Don't be a hating hoe in the back. It's not going to cost you no money to thumbs up the video. That's all I'm saying. Or thumbs it down if you don't like it. But to just sit there and not do anything, it's rude. It's rude. And I know y'all mamas raised y'all better than that. Your daddy, somebody, grandma, grandpa, somebody. But I agree with you. Hence why I started making sure that I get the youth who are out here doing the work, who talk about politics every day. I make sure I magnify them, not just the elders. Because I told you, the baby boomers don't want y'all to have no money. The baby boomers don't want y'all to have no money. They don't want y'all to have no benefits. All these things they got, they want to take it with them. And they want us to revert back to the past. I told y'all they want y'all children, but y'all don't believe me. Y'all don't believe me. Y'all don't believe me.
Stop saying somebody's not going to invade us. You motherfuckers were unaware of the invasion that took place after Japan came to and hit us on soil. No, I don't mean 6 hours away on the planet Earth of Hawaii, okay? Because that's its own fucking area. Ahalo. I mean in a situation when Japan made it onto Californian soil and Alaskan soil and took Americans as fucking prisoners. Do you know how small Japan is? If them motherfuckers can do it and there's 350 fucking ships of a fucking flotilla sitting outside of the Pacific, that's not for Taiwan. And China had an envoy in Venezuela that day, the day that we decided to take Maduro. Oh, right now, 现在 we have no idea if they are alive. beg. Nobody's gonna invade America. Bitch, we were scared of Japan. We currently unalived 120,000 fucking civilians because we couldn't fight their fucking military. Why do y'all do this? Ew.
I love when the people get to work, right? Get to work. Open a book. You want to hide something from the people. It's not even black people. It's the fact that some of y'all are like, that didn't happen. If you read a book, not all those Pearl Harbor and World War II veterans came from Hawaii and Pearl Harbor. A lot of them came and fought. They kidnapped all these people. How did they kidnap them? Do y'all really understand the history? I have volunteered at nursing home, retirement homes, things of that nature. I listen to the old people who came before me because they tell the truth. They no longer have to lie. They live in their truth. They tell the truth. You want to know something about the history of the people, the country, the state of what's going on, where it came from? Ask somebody old. Ask somebody old who's been there, done that, happy to be alive. We talked to one of the prisoners of war, POW. He said he was captured in California. How was he captured in California? I don't know. But guess what? I started to research because I'm very big into history. Because the history, it already came. It already came. You want to know how far you evolved? Check the books. Check the books. Check the books. The No Child Left Behind did a number on some of you. It did a huge number on some of you so bad. Y'all just go based off of your just pure thoughts. And that's fine. But sometimes you got to dig into them books. Them old books. Them old books, them encyclopedias. You know, this is why they're trying to shut down libraries. Y'all do know that, right? While they're out here telling you how to be, get into the self-help, you need to read a history book. If you let people read the things they want to read, they'll eventually read the things that they need to read. Some of y'all didn't even know the basic things. A lot of you believe the Tuskegee experiment is as far as they go and as deep as it gets. There's deeper than that. There's heinous crimes going on. And y'all feel like just because they're deporting immigrants, right, that it won't go back to slavery. You are a fool. Right now they got the SAFE Act passed. It's just waiting on, I think it went through the House. It's waiting on the Senate. Let me make sure. Some of you don't even know what the SAVE Act is. Let me research it for you. SAVE Act. The SAVE Act, a proposed U.S. law aiming to amend the 1993 National Voter Registration Act. And it's focused on women. Yeah. Women. Yes. It's just not waiting on the Senate. Congress failed. Not that one. Oh, they're trying to hide it. They just passed it through the House. It's now waiting to go through the Senate. I was waiting on your commentary on this one. Did you talk about Aaron already? I haven't talked about Aiden Ross. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. AT2. If you're a woman and you're married and you don't have legal documents with your married name, even if you signed your marriage certificate with your name, if your passport doesn't have your married name on it, you cannot vote. Your husband gets to vote. Yeah. They're making it harder. The rezoning, the redistricting, it wasn't enough. Now they're getting the married women. And y'all think it's a coinkydink that they're shutting down the daycare funding? This was all in the big beautiful bill and Project 2025. Right? Page 486. I gave y'all the page on purpose. Did y'all read it? Y'all think, oh, it's nothing. And then y'all come out here with, well, I'm conservative. You conservative hoes kill me. You're so conservative. You're working. You're working. You're working. What part of conservatism is that? You're trying to get people to get in here. This is why they're going around Turning Point USA. This is why I look at Nicki Minaj with the, girl, are you dumb? Because they're actively moving fast to get your daughters to get married, have babies, and depend on a man so that way they can take it back. There's a reason why people said, oh, back to 1953, 1943. And you got Marjorie Taylor Greene out here trying to rebrand? No, this hoe was a part of that. No, they didn't read it. That's the problem. Ooh, 82. And I know they didn't read it. I know y'all didn't read it. This is why I am so happy that the youth is actively out here telling y'all what is happening and what is going on. Because you got Thomas Massey out here doing this.
Mr. Speaker, James Madison warned us that in no part of the Constitution is more wisdom to be found than in the clause which confides the question of war and peace to the legislature and not the executive. Madison called it the crown jewel of Congress. The framers understood a simple truth. To the extent that war-making power devolves to one person, liberty dissolves. If the president believes military action against Venezuela is justified and needed, he should make the case and Congress should vote before American lives and treasure are spent on regime change in South America. Let's be honest about likely outcomes. Do we truly believe that Nicolas Maduro will be replaced by a modern-day George Washington? How did that work out? In Cuba, Libya, Iraq,
Panama.
Syria. Previous presidents told us to go to war over WMDs, weapons of mass destruction that did not exist. Now it's the same playbook, except we're told that drugs are the WMDs. If it were about drugs, we'd bomb Mexico or China or Colombia, and the president would not have pardoned Juan Orlando Hernandez. This is about oil and regime change. And when it comes to regime change, we've already been down this road with Venezuela with nothing to show for it. In 2019, we recognized Juan Guaido. We seized their embassy here in D.C. We were told that regime change was imminent. Years later, Maduro remains in power. Today, we're told to place our hopes in other exiled figures. Edmundo Gonzalez and Maria Corina Machado. I wish them well, I do. But Congress should not express moral sympathy in the form of a blank check for military escalation and American lives. And let's take a moment to acknowledge the contradiction at the heart of this policy. This administration tells us that the Maduro regime is made up of narco-terrorists, and by escalating toward war, we would predictably create countless refugees. At the same time, this administration has moved to end temporary protected status for hundreds of thousands of Venezuelans and deports them back to the very regime it condemns. So which is it? Are we prepared to receive swarms of the 25 million Venezuelans who will likely become refugees and billions in American treasure that will be used to destroy and inevitably rebuild that nation? Do we want a miniature Afghanistan in the Western Hemisphere?
Come on.
If that cost is acceptable to this Congress, then we should vote on it as a voice of the people and in accordance with our Constitution. And yet today, here we aren't even voting on whether to declare war or authorize the use of military force. All we're voting on is a war powers resolution that strengthens the fabric of our republic by reasserting the plain and simple language in the Constitution that Congress must decide questions of war. I urge support for this resolution and I yield back.
And I'm not even a fan of Thomas Massey, but when Thomas Massey is making more sense, then than the average Joe. And my thing is this: we already knew it was illegal. We knew it was illegal because those of us who understand the Constitution, they know what it is. We understand the Bill of Rights. We understand the codes of conduct. We understand all of that. I keep telling y'all, when they took out cursive from the school, I said, teach your kids cursive. Why do your children not know how to read cursive? I work with people who don't even know how to read the cursive. Every document, internationally and domestic, is in cursive. You can't chat GPT some things. You got to read it for yourself. You have to read it for yourself. I don't care what side of your aisle you are. You can be pro-MAGA, pro-Dems. I don't give a damn. Primary them all. If they're not working for the betterment of you, if they're working for the betterment of these billion-dollar corporations that are getting bailed out, that are not paying taxes, which you should not be paying. I'm sorry, I'm with the people. Don't pay it this year. Then we have a problem. Primary them. Y'all will literally sit there and complain online all day about the powers that be and then continue to put them in positions of power. Y'all won't even fight back. Some of y'all are just finding out that the Italian people decided to boycott their whole system. They have not been to work in almost 60 days. They have not been to work in almost 60 days. They finally had to say, come on now, we got to come to a resolution. Do you think these Italian luxury brands are just going on these super duper sales out of nowhere just because they feel like it? No. They have to. The people are not working. When the people are not working, something has to give. While we was out here bombing Venezuela, the United Kingdom and France decided to go after Syria, which is showing their alliance. Because, hello, the powers. If you know, you know. But some of y'all won't even read a book, so I don't know what to tell you. Y'all are out here saying, well, this, and this. That's why I said MAGA truths. Because let me get y'all some truths so y'all can hear it for yourself. Some of y'all swear up and down, well, you wouldn't have said it if so-and-so. Yes, I would. What is wrong with y'all? I've been telling y'all since last year. I've been telling y'all since the pandemic. I told y'all I was anti a lot of things. I said, but we have to fight back. They're literally testing y'all, and y'all are sitting there just going, oh, I'ma just sit here and see what happens. Oh, I'm leaving you hoes right where you at because I don't have time for that. Like Gary said, we need some youth. We need some active people. Y'all complain all the time about not having the Hamptons and the QEP Newtons and all these revolutionaries and whatnot, but y'all are afraid. Toni Morrison said it best when it comes to the artistry, when it comes to the arts, when it comes to the things of liberating the people. Guess what? It is life or death, and a lot of y'all don't want to put their lives on the line, and you don't want to support those who are actively putting their lives on the line. Y'all don't want to do it. Y'all support these clowns, these fools. But don't worry, I'm a play a YN for you because you know what? I don't discriminate. Sometimes you gotta look and say, you know what? He's doing something good, and I liked what he had to say. And we're gonna get into the mess because some of y'all don't care about nothing. Y'all don't give a damn. Y'all just want to dance.
So Trump has sent motherfuckers over there to bomb Venezuela, kidnap their president and his wife. They talking about they finna run the country of Venezuela. The UK just came out and said, hey, look, all newborn babies, yeah, they ass getting digital IDs. And if any parent sit back and reject this shit, your ass going to jail. Israel cybersecurity say it's time for us to limit the First Amendment in the United States. Talking about they need to limit social media and control everything that the U.S. citizens say. A deadly superbug fungus that hit 27 states, and the doctors talking about it ain't no curfew, it ain't no type of treatment or shit. Somebody just leaked some footage of Bill Gates cloning thousands of babies in underground labs. Over 100,000 plus people saying that they ain't paying their goddamn taxes this year because they ain't got time for none of all this bullshit and all of the fraud and scams that the United States government and all these other motherfuckers been doing. Oh, Donnie boy say they don't stop playing over there in Iran, he finna bomb their ass too. 47 people in Switzerland died at a damn club after it caught on fire. A dude in Utah suing Tesla because one of the Teslas was on autopilot and fuck around and ran the lights and killed this whole goddamn family. I better tell y'all ass about these autopilot damn electronic ass cars because it started to seem like lead the world story behind. They just recently claimed that they just found 5 fucking new cities in Antarctica. Israel declared free speech on Americans. Say any type of hate speech, your ass going to jail for 5 years. Y'all see what the fuck going on? Welcome to the United States of Israel. Ireland just told all their citizens that they gonna have to get digital IDs in order to get on social media. Apple just now got a new project with the World Economic Forum to read your brain and control your behavior. They say they don't need a goddamn person consent to do it because y'all should already know and look up the patents. What the fuck?
Hello. And this is AJ King. It's getting real messy out here. It is getting real messy. But y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all just want to dance. Y'all don't want to hear me. You just want to dance. So let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up, baby. Let's get into what we were talking about today. So we already talked about the MAGA news. Of course, it includes Pete Hegseth because Pete Hegseth said he didn't want to go through Congress because there would have been leaks. But guess what? His buddies at the New York Times already knew about the strike and they said nothing. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. So let's talk about Tasha Arnold real fast. We're going to get into Megan Thee Stallion and then we're going to go into Aiden and T.S. Madison. So Tasha Arnold is under fire. She's getting praise and backlash because she said that there is no colorism. There was no colorism when it came to the Martin show. She said, but what there was some reverse colorism when it came to Gina. Look, it's clear Tasha Arnold was annoyed with Ari, and I understand that. I like Ari. Ari said she felt like it was demeaning because Pam was a dark-skinned black woman. She was beautiful, and she was undermined and all these other things. And I feel like there's a way to, and I'm talking about Ari Lennox, the singer. There's a way to address it, right? I get it. Tasha Arnold got a lot of her roles and things through Martin because she stayed down. She was loyal. But I feel like this Tasha Arnold, as great of an actor she is, as wonderful as a businesswoman she is, there's a reason why she has been stagnant. As talented, she can sing, she can act, she can dance. She's a triple threat. But there's a reason she is not as big of a star as her counterpart, Gina, the Jasmine Guys. If we really look at it, look at who Tasha Arnold came up with, and then look at everybody else. Like, Tisha Campbell is an amazing actress. She can sing, act, dance too, but she was propelled into stardom. She went on to very successful sitcoms while Tasha Arnold became like this B-list celebrity. Because yeah, she was famous, but she's not as famous as a Tisha Campbell. Let's be very clear. And she was on Everybody Hates Chris, loved it. But she out here talking about she didn't see it as no colorism. I'm just like, sister. And then turned around and said, well, I seen how black women treated Tisha Campbell, though. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Okay, look. Sometimes you just gotta pray for your aunties. And I don't want to show the clip because, in my opinion, it makes Tasha look crazy. The clip where she's over there with Deion Cole and she like, baby, it was too much attitude for me. It was too much attitude for me. But okay, girl. So I see why people are dragging her. Sometimes y'all gotta let the aunties just be delusional. Okay, these are the same aunties who are out here letting the baby boomers do God knows what. So it is what it is. Moving right along. Baby, Megan Thee Stallion is not getting her foot up off of Milagro. She said that she don't give a damn. She's poor. She want that hoe up off the internet. And I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. I feel bad for Milagro because as a content creator, I would never want to be in this position. But when you decide to do the bidding of a celebrity who, in my opinion, is a wash because he wouldn't even give you the money to be great. It's crazy. Ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the checkup. Run the checkup. And run the checkup. Thank you. 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 Thank you for the donation. I didn't even see that. Thank you. Doctrine. I love it. Thank you so much. Please get the likes up. And thank you, Sherry, for being a member for 27 months. Yes, hit that like button. That's what we love to see. That's what we love to see. Listen, so first of all, my hands are clean. Mind your business, ho. I'm in my house. I can go like this. The fuck? And this is what I be talking about. People be trying to distract you. Don't let these distractions get to you. Do not let the distractions get to you. Like I was saying, Megan Thee Stallion is not taking her foot up off of Milagro. She's asking for her fees to be paid ASAP while she's opened her Popeyes in Florida. I heard anybody who likes Popeyes is always good. I only eat the Popeyes in New Orleans though. That's the one I really enjoy. I really love. And I stand beside them because it's the original. But look, Milagro put herself in this. All she had to do was apologize. She refused to apologize because she tried to make it seem like it's going against her freedom of speech. It's not. You lied. You lied. The jury said you lied. They agreed that you're a liar and you're an agent of Tory Lanez. And then you went and did that interview with Tasha K, and I'm just like, girl. I would have been like, I can't do no interviews until they do the whole sentencing and everything because I want to make sure I'm in the clear. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I feel bad for her because she has children. Now, what is she going to do? What is she going to do? But moving right along, let's get into Aiden Ross, honey. Because Aiden, I told y'all Aiden was trash. Y'all didn't believe me. Everybody I told y'all was trash. I told y'all was out here agents of chaos. Anybody who works with WAC 100 is a plant. I told y'all that. From the Blueface. Why is Blueface still famous? Why is he still popular? He is a problem. Y'all don't believe me. Now he got another girl out here tatting his name all wrong and all these things. But y'all love some Aiden Ross. So let's get into it.
Fly, homie. I don't give a fuck what she's saying. I don't give a fuck about what you think is happening. I don't give a fuck if you think that shit dissing you. You're not finna be sitting up there just talking shit about that black woman. On God, bro. And if you keep doing it, I'm gonna start pressing all the niggas around you. I'm not gonna press you because I don't know where you at and I don't know how to get to you. But all the niggas around you, they don't got your money. They don't got none of that shit. Niggas gonna start pressing all the niggas, and I'm gonna make it my business to make Crips start pressing all the niggas around. All the niggas that's black around you. Every nigga that let you get that off. You're not finna sit there and just be talking about that black lady, bro. That's just not gonna fly like that. It's not gonna fly like that. One thing, I get what you said, but nah, homie, like I saw you doing that other thing where you telling the nigga not to apologize for using the N-word offending black people. Crip gang, like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Not Chuck, not nobody. Not nobody. They gonna all have to get down with what I'm saying, with every last one of them. Because I'm gonna make it real hard for everybody, because we not no suckers and we not no sellouts. So you keep doing all of that shit, that's gonna be a problem. Stop playing with that lady name. Don't call her out her name. Don't be doing all that shit because you're gonna fuck around and you finna say the wrong thing and it's gonna be a problem. And everybody who cool with you, I swear to God, on 7th Street Crip, if you see this and you cool with Cuz and you see him doing that, just know we gonna have a problem. I don't give a fuck if you one of the homies or not. It's gonna be a problem with me and you. And I mean a physical problem. No other way around it. No other way around it. I'm cool with you writing a diss record. That's cool. Diss her. Don't get on that motherfucking thing and think we supposed to let you just keep talking shit about this black lady. No chance. No chance, homie. It's no way. No way. And all the homies, bro, nobody doing it.
Don't cuss in the chat.
All the black people around you, it's gonna be a problem for them. I don't give a fuck what it gotta be at that point. I saw that little shit, and I don't want to get into it because I get it's artistic and she doing it. I saw that little shit, And I don't want to get into it because I get it's artistic and she doing her thing and don't nobody know she talking about him. Nobody know. But you think you finna sit on that stream? I saw you do that little thing with that black dude, and that black dude tried to be cool and tell you, but that black dude is gonna have a problem. That black dude is gonna have a problem. It's gonna be your problem. Y'all better start checking these motherfucking crackers for saying all this shit about niggas, man. That shit ain't happening. Don't let these people sit up there and publicly talk bad about a sister. Cool, go in the booth, make your songs. That's cool, that's art. Don't think you finna sit on that stream and just be talking about that black woman like that. That shit is not happening, bro. That shit whack, Trap. I ain't see it. About my stream. I'm not finna go look at your stream. I'm gonna wait till it come back. I'm not looking for no context or nothing. Cool, you got your records, this, cool. All that you sit up there on that couch and you sitting at that desk and the little bitch, hold up, bro.
Whoa, he said that?
Crip gang, man. Hold on, bro.
That's just going off.
That's not happening, bro. That's all I gotta say about that. Let me do this.
What's that?
Super chick.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. This is crazy. And you know what? I've been saying it because when he was, and I'm glad y'all said something, when he was over there dog walking Megan Thee Stallion, I was like, why are y'all letting this weird white man who's not a rapper, who don't own any businesses in rap, say the things he can say, and y'all said nothing. Now he tied up in litigation with Megan Thee Stallion, and the people are upset. Please, I told y'all Aiden Ross was an agent of chaos. Whack 100 was an agent of chaos, because that's who manager it is. Whack 100. Whack 100 ushered in all these weirdos, which means he's a weirdo himself. The DJ Academics, the Aiden Ross. I would be surprised if Neon is a part of Whack 100. Everybody who's associated with Whack 100 is a weirdo, a loser. The Game. Y'all remember when me and the Game went at it because the Game got upset and tried to come for me? Whole time you sleeping with people you seen as a child. Loser. Listen, I am so sick of these losers. I'm so sick of these losers, and they're all tied to Whack 100. Denied, tied to Whack 100. Y'all saw that happened. I don't have an issue with Denied, but that's who it's tied to. He tied to Whack 100. Case dismissed. Right? I found that weird too. Why is he in black people's business? And they always be in our business. I told y'all I didn't like none of them. I didn't like Vlad TV, and I was happy that Rick Ross with his big back self went over there and laid him out. And you see what Vlad TV had to do? He sued to get that money. See, y'all don't know all that. Y'all be over here listening to these white folk all in our business. They never have nothing. If it was equal, I would understand it. They never have nothing to say about any of the white artists the way that they be saying about our black artists. They didn't call Megan, Doechii. They never say anything about Nicki Minaj, which gives me she's cutting them a check or something. I don't know. But the fact that they don't have nothing to say about Nicki Minaj, it speaks volumes. They over there supporting Trump. Then they got the nerve to just I'm talking about the nastiest, inhumane things, calling them everything but a child of God. And y'all sit there and eat it up. Y'all are fools too, but I forget some of y'all are still in sleep. Y'all still in y'all sleep state. Y'all under spells or something. I told y'all, some of y'all woke up when Charlie Kirk was took up out of here. Y'all was in there under some type of hypnosis or some type of spell. Either way, I just finished Get Out, so it makes sense to me. Either way, I'm just like, And I don't care what Aiden Ross had to say. I simply don't care. He's a loser. He's a loser. He looked like a White Walker. He looked like a demon. We never see him out at the places I want to be, and y'all be giving it up for him. I don't care nothing about that man. He could go. He can go. Let's get into TS Madison, because, baby, the world wasn't feeling TS. Where is it? I thought I saved it. Where is it? TS Madison, honey. TS said I got that voodoo for them bitches. The girls were mad. I feel like this. T.S. Madison finally speaking, you know, interesting. Did they pull it down? Did the neighborhood talk pull it down? Let me go to Coffee City. Because if it's not up here. I love the way you are. I love the way you are. If you didn't know, I'm a Jocelyn Hernandez fan. I love Jocelyn Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess. I could have sworn everybody had it up. Did they take it down? Did the girls pull it down? Don't worry. I'm going to Coffee City. Coffee City, I'm about to use your stuff. I love the way you are. I love the way you are.
This is the quickest way to go from AI beginner to AI fluent in 2026.
Yes. Shout out to Coffee City. I like Coffee City. She's amazing. Here we go.
Let's get into her response.
This is for in tribute to the late Nikki. Correct. You got to talk about how she sat there and she said, "Boys, let boys be boys." Okay, boom, got it. There were people that were saying that that she didn't say anything about that, but let's evaluate this right from the perspective of who you're sitting with. Saying that you're sitting with people whose entire existence is going at we trans people were made public enemy number one the day that man stood up to a microphone. The day he stood in front of a microphone, they singled out a group of people. This is the same playbook that Hitler did. This is the same playbook that Hitler did. Right. They singled out a group of people that they can make the enemy. They singled out a group of people that they can make the motherfucker that they can put the shift of the blame on. They did it with the trans,
And they did it with immigrants.
and the immigrants. They were able to form a militia.
And now a good majority of the white people and black people and Hispanic people who voted for him are regretting it.
They were able to form a militia. There are people that are American citizens that are being deported. And my thing is, when we're having these conversations about this, and we're watching this from the place, don't ask me how I feel about it. I'm in horror. I'm horrified.
Right.
I'm horrified watching this. I'm horrified watching this, and then them using the trope of Christianity to mask and all the things. So yes, I was horrified by it. No, I didn't jump up immediately and be like, "Oh, fuck her," and this and the other. I just was like, "Well, wait a minute, let me try to analyze what's going on." And then all the girls that were really trying to attack me, I was like, because they were saying, "Well, she got a plan." Well, what is the plan?
Well, what's the plan? What's the plan? Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
You sure?
Well, I was trying to get it
Go
out
ahead.
quick so that because I'm
Go
going to
ahead,
say
go ahead.
because I needed me to speak about it because they were really feeling like
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say anything.
And not because they were in my inbox. I'm like, well, I know Madison ain't gonna talk about it, but
No, I'm talking about
all
it.
right.
Because it's just like I watched this in horror. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's going on, Keisha?
Isha.
What's the tea? So it's just like, well, what's the plan? If the plan is a personal plan for your life, here's where I'm in my personal place. If it's a personal plan for her, where I'm in a personal place, if you don't fuck with me, fuck you. If you don't fuck with me, fuck you. Because personally doing things that are personally personal for you, I gotta put me first, Lucian. I gotta put me first, Lucian. I gotta put me first, Lucian. Right. So that's what she had to say. I don't see any.
Shout out to Coffee City for that. I feel like this. T.S. Madison, and I seen it in here, was not outraged enough for me. T.S. Madison did go extremely hard on Snoop Dogg. She went hard on me, and I simply said leave the kids out of it. I didn't say trans women, nothing crazy. I just said leave the kids out of it. You ain't birthed no baby. And I got called all types of nasty things. I feel like this. That Beyonce bag is way bigger than that Nicki Minaj bag. That Beyonce bag is bigger than that Nicki Minaj bag, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Because T.S. been seeing the things. And people been asking her to speak up. T.S., you need to speak, you need to speak. And T.S. was cussing people out. Especially when Kim Petras. When Kim Petras took Nicki Minaj off the song, took the song off of the streaming and all that, that's when people really was like, T.S. Madison, the activist, da da da, and she had nothing to say. T.S. had nothing to say. Let Kim Petras get dog walked, call everything but a child of God, and I get it, it's the LGBTQ and all that, but I was like, now you're saying something? Interesting. Nicki has been the same. Child, I feel like she wants to be cool with Nicki, hoping Nicki will still call. Child, please. Nicki don't, and I want y'all to understand this. Nicki don't want y'all. Nicki has over there aligned herself with Donald Trump. I need y'all to understand that. I need y'all to understand that. Nicki said, yeah, I'm grateful for all the things y'all given me, but I want that power. And who has the power? MAGA, the white nationalists. I told y'all, Nicki Minaj has just shown us, me no black bitches. That's why she was up there talking about some white women shouldn't have to feel. Da, da, da. And I was like, okay, ho. Nicki had a good run. It's time for y'all to move on. Just like Kanye is never coming back. Child, please don't mention him. But let's get into another person, Amanda Seales. I want to talk about her really fast because, child, listen to what she had to say.
James and Devon, that Boldy James and Devon Wilson both owe me money. There are three main things that I am bringing with me into this new colonizer year of 2026. One, I am bringing with me the continued effort towards a free Palestine, understanding that a free Palestine is representative of a free world. It is a stronghold of Zionism that is required at present for it to continue to spread. And if it can be thwarted, then it is a huge blow to the effort of political control of Zionism. Two, I will be bringing with me into 2026 a continued annoyance at African people saying that Black Americans are doing performative Africanism, at West Indian, Caribbean people saying that Black Americans are lazy, and at FBA Black Americans calling that Boldy James and Devon Wilson themselves FBA Black Americans and saying that anybody else is not Black. All three of those gotta stop. All three of them are nonsense. All three of them are operative behavior, and all three of them are absolutely colonizer tactics to shut down any possible ability to shift the axis of evil. And three, I will not let go that Boldy James and Devon Wilson both owe me money. And I will forever stand on that. These two niggas still owe me money, and I want my money. Not Not because I'm a capitalist, but because I do not like being played. Themselves, FBA Black Americans, and saying that any
Huge amount of men.
Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Please give her the money. Give her the money. Give her the money. Give her the money. Do y'all care that Selena Powell was in bed with Off the Cheat? Did y'all care about that? I didn't care. Baby, what is happening? What is happening? While they're telling y'all to be pure, prim, and proper, they're in bed with whores, sleeping peacefully. This is why I tell y'all that it's not that they hate whores. They're mad the whores don't want them. The whores don't want them. That's really what it's about. While they're out here telling y'all to be good Christian, purity, women, all these things, they're in bed with the whores. I'm sure he fed her a beautiful breakfast and dinner, told her, girl, I'll buy you some clothes, and she's all in the bed. Do you think he threatened her life? No. No, he probably was happy, kissed her in the mouth and everything. See, y'all don't know men like I know men. I know men. I know men. I've never been a fool. I told y'all. I said, I've never had issues with men. I don't come up here and bash men. I just tell y'all the truth. Men love whores. They love them. They love them. I have enough homeboys. They love them. I'm in a community with women. Women who I have to tell on the constant basis, talk to him like you're a man, and I bet you he'll act right. And they do. They love it. They love it. I said, don't care about them, and then we'll give you the world. Boom. Hello. Y'all be out here listening to these men, these red pillars and these manospheres men, these men who are being turned out by AI, and y'all believe them. Y'all haven't seen them with a woman, around a woman. Y'all see Mr. Fresh and Fit both get used by women if they don't have a successful relationship. They're out here with a younger and younger demographic. It should tell you what's not clicking. They love them a good whore. I think one of the Fresh and Fit dudes got a girl pregnant. And when she was blasting him, he finally gave her all the money she wanted and then some. Use these men for their money. They love it. They love a whore. Selena Powell is never without a man. Bills paid. Yeah. She be crying every now and again. Oh, I can't find no husband. She don't want to be married. I'm sure there's a man out there begging her to get married. We seen her over there talking about, we playing for a baby. She is not having these step-ups, baby. They love a good whore. He was asleep. How can you sleep so peacefully with the lady of the night, a whore, a 304? A harlot, a charlatan, a hoochie, a hood booger, a disgrace, scum of the earth. He was sleeping peacefully. Just heart rate down and everything. Baby, y'all be believing the bullshit, not me. But those are just my thoughts, Space Squad. Those are my opinions. Shout out to all of the international and domestic babes. I will be at the meet and greet, AT2's meet and greet in April, God willing, in Las Vegas. And on that note, comment down below. We gotta go. Bye, host.